Hello, friends, and my sweet little children. In the previous story, we listened that Yashoda tried to tie Krishna to a mortar and was not successful. But Krishna himself allowed his mother to tie him to a mortar. So in this story, we will listen how did he escape himself from the mortar by breaking the twin trees. After Mother Yashoda tied him to the mortar, he sat there quietly. Being tied to the mortar, he could not move about here and there. It bored him very much. When he tried to crawl slowly, he found the mortar was too coming behind him. He moved towards the door, silently dragging with him the mortar. Slowly he came out of the house. He saw some boys playing there. He felt that they might make fun of him, tied as he was to a big mortar. He moved slowly towards the vacant land. There was a path leading to the forest. He had now a brainwave. If he dragged the mortar a long distance, the mother would have to bring it back all that way. He knew that the mortar was very heavy and Yashoda would find it quite difficult to drag it back. As if feeling tired, he sat down on the mortar to rest. At a distance, he saw a pair of trees. Yamal and Arjuna were the names of those trees. There was only a little gap in between the two. He hit upon a plan to free himself from the mortar. He thought, if I squeeze myself through the trees to the other side, the mortar will not pass through the gap. It is too big for that. I shall use all my strength to pull the mortar. The rope will then snap and I can free myself. Setting his face in grim determination, he pulled at the mortar, but the rope did not snap as he expected. Again he tried with all his strength, but instead of the rope snapping, the two trees fell to the ground with a great crash. And lo, a miracle followed. Two celestial beings came out from these trees. They bowed down to Krishna with great respect and said that they were the sons of Kubera. Narada has cursed them once to become trees for their misdeeds. He also had told them that the touch of Krishna would relieve them from the curse. They prostrated themselves before Krishna, sang his glory, and departed to their divine abode. From a distance, some boys were looking at this feat of Krishna with great astonishment. Hearing the loud crashing sound, Yashoda and others rushed to the spot. Yashoda was astonished to see how her child had dragged that big mortar to such a long distance. She also saw that her son had just escaped being crushed by the two huge trees. She could never believe that it was the act of Krishna. Immediately she untied the knots of the rope, took Krishna on her lap, fondled him with increased love. In the coming stories of Lord Sri Krishna's, we would listen to one of the fruit sellers' experience with little Krishna. Stay tuned. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmanyai Namaha.